Well, Solar Impulse 2 has made history by completing the first ever round-the-world flight without fuel. The aircraft began its voyage in March of last year and now has arrived back in Abu Dhabi, where the journey started 17 stages ago. And I'm pleased to tell you we can speak to Andre Borschberg, the co-founder and CEO of Solar Impulse, and he piloted the second to last leg of the plane's journey around the world and joins us now live. Andre Borschberg, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations, you've done it.
Thank you, Merhaba. Great pleasure talking to you. That's true. We're extremely happy, maybe not realizing that, it's done after 13 years of work, 2 airplanes, and now 17 or 15 months of flying around the world. But it's a fantastic feeling.
And Andre, we spoke a couple of weeks ago when you were flying, I think, from Seville to Cairo. We talked about some of the challenges, and you said just keeping your concentration was most difficult. What was the challenge about flying this craft around the world?
I guess it's a question of mindset, because you don't know what will happen. You really go into the unknown, in the unexplored. And although you are well prepared, although you try to simulate, you try to understand what will happen, you're always taken by surprise. And in some ways, we have the mindset to welcome the change, to welcome the unexpected, not to be disturbed by this. And I think that's the most important part of it, is to see, new things, changes basically as a source of opportunity. And with this mindset, we're able to go, develop these airplanes and fly this airplane around the world.
And Andre, the development of this airplane, of course, will have implications, hopefully, for civil aviation. What can be learned from what you guys learned flying around the world in this solar-powered plane?
Well, you have to realize that on one side, it's an electric airplane, like we have electric cars. That's what makes it extremely energy efficient. On the other side, we use the sun as the only source of energy, but it can be something else. So it's clear that electric propulsion has a great future. I don't know if you have seen that NASA launched a project around the electric airplane. Airbus just announced yesterday that they are working on a 19-seat transport airplane, electric as well. So we're extremely happy to see that the aviation world is picking up on these technologies and included these technologies on the roadmap and the future developments.
And Andre, just if you can look forward then, how far off do you think we are from getting on a plane that is electric, perhaps not solar powered, but certainly used clean energy?
I think electric, it's a couple of years away from us, certainly for small airplanes. Transport airplanes, small to mid-size, 5 to 10 years. So it's coming pretty soon. There are a lot of advantages. They may be potentially also much less noisy than existing airplanes, allowing us to operate them at night, for example, on airports where you cannot operate normal airplanes because of noise restrictions. So in terms of pollution, in terms of noise, in terms of energy efficiency, this could be a disruptive technology for aviation.
And Andre, finally then, what's next for you? You've flown around the world. Apart from a nice holiday and a bit of sleep, what are you up to next?
Well, certainly we'd like to come to Turkey for my holidays. I was not able to come the last month, so I'm looking forward. But on the project side, completing the flight around the world is building basically a strong base for future development. So we want to continue on technology and be part of this development around electric propulsion. We also want to continue promoting the clean technologies that we have on board of this aircraft, because fundamentally Solar Impulse is about energy savings, about energy efficiency, and this we can do on our planet everywhere in the way we build homes, transportation, appliances.
Okay, well, Andre Borschberg, one of the pilots of Solar Impulse 2, the record-breaking Solar Impulse 2, we congratulate you and thank you for joining us on TRT World.
Thank you, it's a great pleasure.